This little girl didn't eat for a year, but still alive and well. The villagers of the town think she is the reincarnation of a god. Thus every day they would kneel before her and pray for her blessing. But the village chief was not convinced. He thought Ellie was lying, but can't produce any evidence. So he had a nurse brought in specially, having a nurse keep Ellie under close observation for 14 days to uncover the secret of her not eating. The nurse was shocked to hear there are amazing people surprisingly in the world. So she immediately went to Ellie's home. After some examination, she found that Ellie was very healthy, not at all like someone who hasn't eaten in a year. She asked Ellie what she usually rely on to maintain her body nourished, but Ellie says rely on the spirit food from heaven. After saying this, she stood to the side and began to pray. Just see her mouth keep saying something. It was as if she was absorbing the spirit food she was talking about. When it was time for the family to eat, Ellie really didn't eat a single bite. The nurse was an atheist. She strongly believes in that Ellie must be lying, so she took advantage of Ellie's lack of attention, looking around the room for evidence. But after a long search, she couldn't find any food. At this time that a family portrait caught the nurse's eye. Strangely enough, the boy in the photo she had never seen before, and the boy looked very bizarre. At that moment, Ellie's mother suddenly appeared. It turned out that the boy in the photo was Ellie's brother. Unfortunately, the brother passed away 2 years ago. The nurse asked about the cause of death, but the mother looked a bit nervous. She then replied perfunctorily that he had just died of illness. The mother's answer instantly made the nurse suspicious of her. Intuition told her that her mother must be hiding something, so she decided to look for clues from Ellie's family. The next day, the nurse approached the girl's sister and asked what the girl had eaten for her last meal, but the sister said it was the blood and flesh of the gods. Apparently the sister was lying. Now the nurse is even more convinced that they must be hiding a shocking secret. But as each day passes, the nurse still hasn't found anything. The observation period was coming to an end, but the nurse still didn't have a single clue. Just when she was about to give up, a journalist found her instead. The journalist, like the nurse, was also an atheist, convinced that the girl must be hiding a secret. How can anyone live without eating? Hearing the words, the nurse seemed to have thought of something. Immediately following, she threw the girl's family out and said that no one should be near the girl while she was under observation, including the family. They didn't expect. A few days later the nurse did find the problem. While she was examining the girl's body, the girl actually spat something out of her mouth.